There's always been a sense of mystery surrounding the ancient pyramids of Giza.
Tales of mummies, dark corridors, and wonderful treasures hidden inside secret tombs have sparked the imagination of storytellers for centuries.
The building of the Giza pyramids and the gigantic stone Sphinx that stands guard is an amazing story in itself.
Exactly how did Egyptians well over 4,000 years ago manage to build such massive structures? How did they move and lift tons of stone without the help of modern technology?
Apparently, Egyptians relied on ramps, levers, and the muscle and sweat of an army of workers to create these giant tombs for the pharaohs. And now, centuries later, it's time for modern technology to make sure all of this work isn't lost to the sands of time.
In this next CNN story, we'll see how modern workers are tackling the job of saving the Sphinx.
He has been the guardian of the Great Pyramids since they were built more than 4,000 years ago. But for much of that time, it's been the Sphinx itself that's needed protection. Its latest malady, caused by the ravages of weather and time, is a new concern for Egyptologists.
Some chunks of limestone start to fall down from the chest of the Sphinx. The Sphinx, like an old man, a sick man, then any sick man can suffer.
Archaeological purists say the chest cannot be covered with support stone, so experts from Egypt, the United States, and Europe are thinking of gluing him back together.
The only method that we can accept is to inject the chest of the Sphinx with chemical material.
Scientists are also tackling the problems on the north side of the Sphinx, the most weather-beaten. Here, a bad body tuck in the 1980s must be redone with the latest in archaeological cosmetic surgery. Small test implants will be studied for the next 6 months to determine which procedure will have the most lasting effect. Monitors show the winds of November are the cruelest, battering the Sphinx with pollution and sand. These results could lead to the construction of a shelter, perhaps a museum or wind wall. Egyptologists pay a lot of attention to the ailing Sphinx, but there are other projects on the Giza Plateau. Coming this September, a Queen's Pyramid will be open for the first time. And the plateau continues to yield surprises. Underneath this modern town, in the shadow of the pyramids, lies what Egyptologists believe was the village of the pharaohs and their subjects, a village that housed 30,000 people. The need for modern-day sewer lines led to the discovery, the biggest city of ancient Egypt. It was built by the same pharaoh Cheops who commissioned the largest pyramid.
We found mud brick walls. We found animal bones of pork and beef. We found the marks of the butchers, cups that they used for beer, cups they used for wine.
Since the ancient city of Cheops lies under sprawling suburbia, only sections will be excavated and displayed. Experts couldn't miss where Cheops and his descendants were buried. The new discovery reveals where the pharaohs and their people lived. It will take time to get the complete picture of life on the old Giza Plateau, but in Egypt, time is relative. Pat Neal, CNN, Giza.
The repair work on the Sphinx was completed in 1998. Over nearly a 10-year period, workers removed each damaged stone, cut new stones to fit, and cemented them in place with a mixture of lime and sand. Some of these stones weighed over 1,300 pounds.
But the job's not over yet. Scholars are now worried that water beneath the Sphinx may one day cause the monument to collapse. Keeping one of Egypt's and the world's greatest treasures safe is going to be an ongoing task.